Hey, thanks for joining us on Chapel Rewind. This is following the last chapel of the school year. So you may have seen Danielle Rinnier in previous videos, but I want to be sure that you knew who she is. So Danielle Rinnier is the Director of Spiritual Life here at GCU, and so we just wrapped up our entire chapel semester, school year. So it seems like they go faster and faster every year, and we get at the front end of the chapel season, if you would, and we've got all these great speakers lined up. Now we're here at the very end, and it's all done. So tell me a little bit of what your thoughts are about chapel and that experience for students, and maybe in particular your thoughts about this year.
As I was watching students worship for the last time this school year, I just kept thinking it is amazing how God is moving at Grand Canyon, that He's chosen to bless GCU, that He's chosen to put students and staff here who love Him and desire to grow in relationship with Him, and it's just neat to be a part of what God's doing at GCU.
One of the responsibilities that Danielle has is to oversee the chapel worship coordinator. His name's Jared Ulrich. He came at the end of last spring semester and has been here a full year this year. So Jared's done a great job with developing these student leaders on the team. Talk a little bit about Jared, or Jerry as you call him.
Nicknamed Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry's done an amazing job this year. So he really built into our student worship team that it's not just a performance, that you're worshiping God, that you're a leader on campus that people look to, not just for your abilities, but for your spiritual depth and maturity. So he's been a great mentor to those students and really helped them to understand that concept. And I think that that's been proven in chapel and how they've led our student body.
Jared's one of a great staff that you have. Talk a little bit about life leaders in that ministry and a little bit about local and global outreach.
So beyond the worship services, the two main things that Spiritual Life does is small groups on campus and then local and global outreach. So small groups who just value teaching students the Bible and helping them to know how they interact with it, how it intersects with their life in a really practical way. And then for local and global outreach, we value making a difference, which has been the theme this year. So giving students an opportunity to serve in the local community surrounding Grand Canyon, but also internationally. So whether that's with families who are from a different country or actually going on a trip, we try to provide students with opportunities to flesh out what Scripture teaches.
Well, thank you, Danielle, for what you do. I know we can't capture it all in this little short video, but you're a great manager of your team. You've got a wonderful team. And, the spiritual climate on campus is a direct result of your staff and the student leaders that they lead and coach. And so you've done a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll see you next year, or maybe the next time we do a Chapel Rewind, whenever that is.
Bye.
God bless you.